Hi everybody, good afternoon. I'm Trina Searcy and you are on our very first live Trina's Tip Tuesday. Thank you so much for getting on and for responding to my shout out earlier about questions for building pools. So I have some questions here and I have my very cute husband Fain Searcy, who is a pool builder. And we've built, well, he has built, I've sold you homes, he's built you pools. So he's built a lot of pools for you guys. But we have gotten quite a few questions about pool installation, systems and types of pools, upkeep and maintenance, and real estate, and how does that affect your values. So I'm gonna ask Fain a couple questions that you guys have typed in earlier. And one of them is, how long does pool construction typically take?
Okay, pool construction on a concrete pool, which is what I build, usually takes us 6 weeks to build. If you do have weather like we're having right now, of course, it's going to stretch it out a little bit. We are struggling getting pools built right now, raining every day, but typically it's a 6-week build.
So what does the rain do to affect you in a negative way?
It just makes things a mess. As all y'all know, we have red clay here in Tallahassee, Leon County. Slippery, sloppy mess is what it is. So it slows things down. It's hard to get our tractor work done, hard to keep things clean. The red clay is just a nightmare.
So we can expect our yards to be like tore up during the process.
We will totally destroy your yard, yes.
Okay, and then how long does it take to repair that?
Well, usually by the time we're done with the pool, we have the grade back right and
Pavers
in, and then just things have to be resoldered. And once that starts, things start freshening right back up. So
when is the best time of year to build a pool? Since it's so rainy right now, like if I had my choice of when I wanted a pool built, what would I?
The winter times are usually, and we're usually not quite as busy then, so we're able to sit down on one job a lot longer than we do in the summertime. Summertimes we're bouncing back and forth, and so typically best is do your planning in the summertime, plan to build in the wintertime.
Okay. So how much does it cost to put a pool in?
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. All right, so if I just want like a basic pool with like nothing around it but a little bit of concrete, what do you typically tell people? And what can you do with it? Like, can you do any shape I want or anything?
I mean, I typically say rectangle, you get the most bang for your buck in swimming pool. You're going to usually start on the smaller pools. They're going to start you at 35K, and you can run up into the 50s, 60s, 70s, however you'd like to go.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. What type of pool should I choose? Vinyl, fiberglass, gunite, all the above. Above ground, well, obviously above ground, yes.
Well, as far as duration, I think concrete pools are going to give you the best product for your money. The pool finishes we use now are 20, 30-year finishes on the inside of the pools. So you're not into liner changes every 7 to 10 years. And, basic remar site job will usually run you $9,000 to $10,000 on the course of lifetime on one of my pools. You're probably going to do that once inside 30 years. A vinyl pool, vinyl changes run $6,000 and up, and you're going to do those every 7 to 10 years.
Oh, so it's more cost effective too to do
Definitely
concrete.
More cost effective.
That's cool. So there's saltwater and chlorine systems. What do you recommend?
So standard what we're doing now is all salt systems. So basically it's a saline system that basically takes the salt and turns it into chlorine. So you're basically making your own chlorine instead of having to go out and buy it. One bag of salt typically lasts a good while. Just depends on rain. Fresh water being added to the pool, definitely you'll have to add more salt. But you use way less salt than you would ever buying chlorine.
So if I already had a chlorine pool and I wanted to convert it to salt, is that possible? And how would I do that?
Sure, it's possible. It's about a $2,000, $2,500 transformation, and you just need a contractor, contact a serviceman or a pool contractor to do it. And It's just some simple electricity and inline plumbing, and converts pretty easy.
That's good. So, which is the best way to have my pool cleaned? Would you recommend doing it on your own or hiring somebody out to clean your pool?
Well, of course, I recommend, if you don't have any pool knowledge, to at least service it out to professionals who know what they're doing.
Good, Penny.
Yeah. So.
Thanks, Penny.
Yeah. You know, it's something that you can learn to do yourself, especially salt systems. They are fairly easy to take care of, but you need some training. You know, you're going to run into some bumps and bruises if you start off right off the rip doing yourself without any knowledge. Yeah.
So get somebody.
I would, at least for the first little bit, until you can learn how to do it yourself.
And you have people that you would recommend being able to do that?
Of course we do.
Okay, great. Let me think. I think that's it. So the next thing I just kind of wanted to talk about was real estate values and how pools affect your home value. And it's kind of neighborhood to neighborhood as far as what the value you will get back for your return on your investment. I would say, you know, in Killarn Lakes or Ox Bottom or, you know, Buckhead, some of those areas that you will get some value back. If you're looking at a home that's, let's say, you know, $425 and it doesn't have a pool, and you are comparing it to homes that are $425 to $450 with a pool, I do believe that $450 home will beat you out because it has the pool. And then once you're looking at homes like, you know, 7, 8, 900,000 or above, then it just better have a pool. So that's kind of my little Trina's tip for Tuesday on pools. And thank you so much for logging on. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your comments. Thanks, Penny. I love you. You're funny. Thank you. And what?
Tell them Fain's business again.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Fain with Fain Builders and Pools. And he also has a Facebook page, so you can log on to his Facebook also. And typically the best way to get in line for a pool is what? Bringing you a check?
Those are the ones that get at the top of the list.
Yeah. So if you want a pool, start saving your money and look for us in the wintertime. That's probably the best time to get in.
Start planning and talking during the summertime. That's the best thing to do. Summer, early fall. And that way you'll be ready to build in the winter.
Okay, thanks you guys. I appreciate you getting on, and we'll see you in a week or two for the next Trina's Tip Tuesday. We'll have some good topics coming and some other speakers. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.